Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe for more videos. There was a little girl who refused to sleep in her bed because it reminded her of her dog who died. Her parents were at their wits' end trying to convince her that it was safe to sleep there. But nothing they said could change her mind. That is, until the day her mother put this to the test. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house nestled amidst blooming apple trees, lived a little girl named Lily. She was a beautiful child, with hair as black as the night sky and eyes that twinkled like stars. Lily loved many things, playing with her dolls, sipping hot chocolate, and most of all, she adored her furry companion, a little dog named Coco. They were inseparable. They'd play fetch in the garden, cuddle while reading stories, and share secrets as only a little girl and her dog could. But one day, Coco, who had always been the picture of health, suddenly fell ill. Despite their best efforts, Lily and her parents couldn't save him. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Coco's tail, which had always thumped with joy, stopped beating. He closed his eyes for the last time, his head resting on Lily's bed. When Lily learned that her beloved Coco had died, she began crying. Her cries echoed through the house, each sob shaking her small body. Her parents, Michael and Sarah, held her close, whispering words of comfort. They understood Lily's grief. Losing a pet is a profound sorrow, especially for a child who had shared so much with Coco. As the days passed, Lily's tears gradually dried, but her sadness lingered. She still spent hours talking to Coco's empty dog bed, sharing stories from school and giggling at their funny games. Michael and Sarah's hearts broke at the sight. They wanted their daughter back, the one who would run and jump and laugh, not this quiet, somber version who seemed stuck in her grief. One day, Michael and Sarah decided they had to do something. They couldn't watch their daughter waste away in sadness any longer. "We need to help her move on," Sarah said, her voice filled with worry. "I agree," said Michael, "but how? She won't even leave Coco's side." It was true. Lily wouldn't leave the room. She slept on the floor beside Coco's bed, too afraid to venture out. Then Sarah had an idea. "I have a plan," she said. Michael looked at her, his eyes questioning. Sarah walked into Lily's room. Lily, who had been staring at Coco's bed, didn't even notice her enter. "Lily, honey," Sarah began softly, "it's time to let Coco go. He wouldn't want you to be sad or live in this room forever." "But I don't want to be sad," Lily whispered, tears welling up in her eyes, "and I don't want to leave Coco." Sarah sat beside her daughter, enveloping her in a warm hug. "I know you love Coco very much," she said, "and he loves you too. But he's in a better place now. He's running and playing with other dogs. He wants you to be happy and live your life." After a while, Sarah got up and went to the closet. She took out a brand new quilt, one with a cheerful pattern of dancing puppies. She carried it to the bed and gently laid it over Coco's remains. "We're going to give Coco a proper goodbye," she told Lily, "and then we're going to make this bed a happy place again." With Lily's help, they covered the bed with the new quilt. Then they stood in front of it, holding hands. "Goodbye, Coco," Lily whispered, her voice trembling. "Run free, little friend. We will never forget you." As the sun set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, they left the room, closing the door gently behind them. In the days that followed, Michael and Sarah made sure Lily's room was filled with laughter again. They read new books, played with dolls, and even brought home a kitten, which Lily named Patches. Slowly but surely, Lily's sadness lifted. She still missed Coco terribly, but she also realized that it was time to move on. One evening, as Lily snuggled into her now familiar bed, she noticed something. There was a tiny hole in the quilt where Coco's head used to rest. A small smile touched Lily's lips. She reached out and touched the spot where Coco's body had been. "I love you, Coco," she whispered, "and I'm glad you're happy now." And as she drifted off to sleep, she dreamed of a place where a little girl and her dog were reunited, playing happily ever after.